Um, Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today it is May 19, 2020. The Pacific time it is 12:05 p.m. Today we will continue to explain the treatment rules which will be used for making your clients or your patients' health plans. And in fact, for the Hurtful Natural Health system, and it is very simple because it uses the symptoms what everybody know to connect with the diagnosis concepts, and also with the diagnosis concepts to connect the treatment rules, with treatment rules to connect the products. And this is the design for the system, how it works. And also before when we start to explain the Hurtful Natural Health system, in fact, I said we no need to know what kind of disease of people got, and we check by symptoms, and the symptoms is listed on our 4 pages questionnaire. And also from the symptoms, when we check, when we analyze all kind of the clients or the patient situation can be classified as the diagnosis concept, what we have explained. I can write it down. It is not okay. Which I will write it down. Okay. In fact, for Hurtful Natural Health system, we don't need to know the disease. Disease there is a lot of. We have explained to people. Too many. We need from the symptoms. The symptoms is what every people can understand. From symptoms, we get diagnosis concept. Sorry. Hey, let me get a pen, because finger sometimes it will not make good work. In fact, from the symptoms, what are listed in our questionnaire is only 4 pages. From symptoms to diagnosis concept. From diagnosis concepts to from the treatment rules to dietary supplements. You know, for diagnosis concepts, which we have just finished the explanation, it includes the high or low energy level in your body. It could be the high or low water or fire energy. Okay. Anyway, it is an imbalanced level for describing your energy. Okay. And also the energy stasis. Energy stasis. Energy stasis. And also we explained blood blockage. And also we explained phlegma, right? Phlegma. And also we explained hot or even cold. Deafness, toxin. The hot or cold deafness toxin. And with all of this kind of diagnosis concept, you can describe all the problems. And from this diagnosis concept, it goes to the treatment rules. From the treatment rules, it goes to the product. So in fact, this is Heshoutang complete system. The complete system, it doesn't describe your problems with unlimited names, with unlimited knowledge. No. If you go that way, you can never finish learning for that. You can never. Heshoutang system is simple. All the problems can be classified as only this kind of concept. All. Remember, it is all. The symptoms are already very limited, very small amount, very small numbers. They are listed in our 4 pages questionnaires. Easy, right? But after you check those limited symptoms, you classify those symptoms into just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just no more than 10. The concept to explain or to describe what's going on for the people. So it is more simple. It is more easy. And with those kind of concepts of diagnosis, and you generate the treatment rules. The treatment rules are also limited. It's not that much. From treatment rule, you go to the supplements. So you can see how simple the Heshoutang natural health system it is. With this, we describe all of the problems what people have. Anyway, the concepts, what we use is limited. It's not that much. It is simple. It is simple. It is simple. Sure, for the diagnosis concept, it is also have some like wind, uh, wind. They called hot already here. Wind also, but even though it's still very limited. This is the major. This is the major concepts we will use. We will use. Uh, we can add hot toxin also. In fact, the hot toxin, it is it is mentioned, it is covered by the water energy law. Water energy law, fat toxin high, right? Anyway, it is not that much. It's not that much. So this is the total Heshoutang, total core information, total core structure of the Heshoutang natural health system. System. It's not that difficult. So let's continue. Let's continue the treatment rules. Uh, mm, I think it's here. Hmm? Huh. It is in the Android system. It's okay. We will continue. Uh, the last time we explained water energy low, fire energy low, and the fire water energy post low, and also we mentioned about energy stasis. Energy stasis. And today we will continue to explain the blood stack or blood blockage. Blood stack or blood blockage. In fact, for the energy low, we can replenish. Energy low, we can replenish. Water energy low, we replenish water energy. Keep water energy low, we replenish keep water energy by RWP, green water pills. The the HS water energy low, HS water energy low, we replenish HS water energy by the heart pill. In fact, heart pill is HP, right? HP. In fact, the sleep nature SN, the sleep nature, it is also core formulas, core property formulas. It can also replenish, your HS water energy. But HP, it can replenish your HS water energy, and at the same time, it can replenish your It has fire energy. This is peaceful formula. Okay. Sleep nature. Sleep nature is focusing on replenish. It has water energy to calming down your mind. It's better for sleep. The HP also is good for sleep. And also, if your LL system water energy low, we replenish your LL system, your LL water energy by lung water pure, lung water pure, LWP, right? LWP. And sure, somebody will ask, remember, okay, somebody will ask, what about LG? LG. Huh. If your LG system water energy low, remember this. If your LG, if your LG water energy is low, we replenish your KB, your KB water energy, because the KB system supply the LG system water energy. You can understand like this. So when the LG system water energy is low, or if LG system blood energy is low, remember we said in LG for water energy, we call energy blood energy. Okay, if energy blood is low, we replenish the kidney water energy. By what? By sure, it's by water pill. Sure, in our system, we designed the Macy's balance, especially for allergy system. But this Macy's balance mostly is used for lady for the period. And sure, this Macy's balance can replenish both water and fire energy, can replenish it both. And also because it is very peaceful, it is very peaceful formula. Everybody can take it, which is very good for their career. And and also people will ask if we can use water pill to replenish allergy water energy, and if we can use Mrs. Balance for replenishing the allergy water energy or the blood energy or not. The answer is yes. Yes. In fact, for all our formulas right now we designed, for one formula, for same problems, it can be used by some different formulas. And also one formula can be used for different problems. But we design the formulas different because for the for the formula we just focus. We make this formula focus on what? This is this is why we have so many formulas. Every formula has its focus. It's like water pill. Water pill. Water pill. It focuses on replenish water energy mainly, and also the key. Water pill is for the kidney system mainly. Sure, if you already have the water energy low, and also we can use the water pill. But Mrs. Balance is designed for people, for ladies, for ladies, for ladies. And also this formula is used for replenishing uh, ladies' energy, blood energy, and fire energy both peacefully. So it just different focus. It just different focus. It just different focus. Focus, and the results were easier to get. Were easier to get. And for fire energy replenishing, like the last time we mentioned the long fire pill, right? Long fire pill is strong formula for replenishing the LL system fire energy. And also we mentioned like renal fire pill, it can replenish all of the body fire energies because 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 the kidney system supply all of the body fire energy, and it is all of the body fire energy originally from the kidney system. So replenishing the kidney fire energy by fire pill, replenishing SSS system fire energy by water pill, replenish the HS system energy by fire pill. Especially HS system is in big low. HS fire energy is big low. Is big low. How we can say it's big low? Because and we have clients before, they have cold heart. They feel the heart is very cold. And all of his body showing the fire energy is very low. And his heart part, like here, right? And it's feel very cold. It's very difficult for him even to breathe. So this kind of serious code, which is renal fibril, and also renal fibril, it is the strong formulas. Any strong formulas in the personal natural health system is also just for emergency. Or it is just for the quick results. Once the issues is improved, and you can just stop it, or at least you should reduce the dosage to avoid another problems happen. Reduce dosage. Okay, and also for the immunodeficiencies, the regular formulas is for dietary supplement is HF, the heavy 40. Heavy 40 replenishing, smoothing. Yeah, the immunodeficiencies smooth it, right? HF, the heavy 40 is the main product for the main formula what we will use for smoothing the allergy system energy. And also, sure, for stronger formula like LD, liver detox. It's very strong formulas. And it is just for emergency. And also, the liver detox is designed focusing on people who have very serious constipation. And also remember, before we have mentioned one case, the serious constipation must be for what? It's like very hard poop. We have mentioned another case the other days. Like people cannot go to bathroom. They have no desire to go to bathroom. But once they go to bathroom, they by some other ways to make the poops out. The poops from the beginning until the end. It is soft. It is not hard. It is not dry. Like this kind of constipation, it is not serious constipation as we mentioned here to use liver detox. That kind of people, that kind of clients, they have this kind of problems. It is not because of watching the low fire toxin crime and inner diseases. Inner diseases, yes. But it is not fire toxin high. It cannot use liver detox. It can use heavy 40 and also with replenishing their fire energy. His fire, that case, the fire energy is low, and so have no power. So, if the fire energy is low, and the people have no power to push the poop out. At the same time, this kind of people has no appetite, and has no desire to poop. Later we will for special cases we will after we finish all the explanation of natural health system and And every month we will find chances, we will find time to do the communications, to do shares about special cases, to analyze, to analyze. So they can make people to learn more and more and more, to improve your skill, to improve your knowledge. Like those people in fire low, no desire. Desire is supported by fire energy. If fire energy is low, people have no desire to go. And also fire energy is low, has no power to push the people out. For this kind of people, we need to replenish. We need to replenish his fire energy. His fire energy. At the same time, we can use HF. To HF, it's cool. It's not cold. Okay, it can improve the stasis. At the same time, with the fire energy increase, this constipation can be gone. Can be gone. Can be gone. So the constipation we mentioned here for using liver detox. For using liver detox, it is very hard pose from the beginning until the end. Okay, it's very hard. And this kind of people, with the people who can use liver detox, they have the desire to go to bathroom. They have the strong desire to go to bathroom, but they cannot get it out because it's too dry, it is too hard. And this is the case. This is the situation. This is the people what we should use. What we should use the liver detox to deal. You remember this, okay? Remember this. And also, sure, the blocked nose. The blocked nose is for LL system blocked. We designed the blocked nose for people who have the blocked nose in the LL system. Sure, the HF, even you use HF, it also will help for people who have easier nose, easier breathe, okay? So today for the blood stock and blood blockage, blood stock and blood blockage, we break it. We break it. We use this first break for the inner stock there. No, for the blood stock there. For the blood blocked there. Blocked there. If blocked there, we have to break it to make it through. To make it through. Ruby plus, Ruby plus to break blood stock or blockage. Ruby plus to break the blood stock or blockage. In fact, what is blood stock and what is blood blockage? What is that? This you should know. The blood stock or blood blockage, something like, is connected with, I just give some examples. It's connected with like some of stroke, blood stock or blood blockage. You know the stroke. The stroke, okay. The stroke, in fact, it is circulation problems. It is cardiovascular problems. And also the stroke, there is two kind of. The first kind of, directly, okay. Direct reason. The first is because the blood clots blocked the brain circulation system. It's the stroke first is from block. First is from block directly. From the block directly by the blood clots blocked by the blood clots blocking the brain circulation system, and then the brain cannot get nutrients completely in a sudden, and then people lost awareness. Another thing is the stroke. It is directly from bleeding and block. bleeding and block. This is another kind of stroke. The stroke is because the circulation of the brain, the circulation system in the brain, right? Maybe it is because the blood vessels is very crispy. It's easy to break, and also because the blood pressure is very high, and it's make the blood vessels burst. After burst, and the blood will go out of the blood vessels, and to generate the blood clots around the blood vessels, and then with this way to block the brain, to gain the nutrients from the blood in the body. And also at that time people will lose awareness also. So the second one is bleeding and block. Bleeding, after bleeding, then blocked to make the stroke. But generally for this kind of, if the direct reason for the stroke, it is from block. It is from block. Generally, I say generally. Generally, this kind of stroke, it is from the people fire energy low. Fire energy low, as our experience, for the people with a block, generally they have no high blood pressure, they have no high blood sugar, and they have very weak, and their fire energy is low mostly. Because the fire energy is low, they cannot push the blood flow. And then if you cannot push the blood flow very well, and then it will easily to generate the blockage. And for the second one, the bleeding and block. Generally for this kind of people, bleeding and block. These people, it is water energy low, and fire toxin high. And this kind of fire toxin high, it can burn the blood vessels, and also it can make the blood vessels is very crispy, to be easily burst. Generally, okay, not 100%, but generally, it's like this. Sure, for the fire energy is low, which makes the stroke. We need to replenish the people's fire energy at the same time to use the RB plus to improve the circulation, to improve the stroke. You understand? And also this fire energy, as I said, fire appeal, oil power, oil renal nature, at least we should use. And also because the stroke connected with brain, the brain connected with the kidney system. The kidney system, when we replenishing the fire energy for the brain, right? And we need to replenish the kidney fire energy. So we use RFP, right? RFP, or the less strong fire energy formulas is U power, or the less is RN, renal nature, right? And for the bleeding and block, for this kind of stroke, as I said, and bleeding and block. This is fire toxin high, right? Fire toxin high, and also water energy low. And the water energy, we need to replenish the KB water energy, because the kidney system is connected with your brain, When you need use water pill, also at the same time, if fire tox very high, we can use blood detox. We can use blood detox. We can use blood detox to calm down, no, to clean the hot toxin in your body, to clean the hot toxin in your body. And at the same time, we need RBP to improve circulation, to open the circulation channel for the brain to gain the nutrients easier. So generally something like this. So stroke, yes. And also the blood stock, blood blockage, another kind of example is like heart attack. Heart attack. Heart attack, blood blocked there. Blood blocked. So for that one, we need heart pill, right? Heart pill with RDP. Sure, we have another special, very peaceful formula, which is very good for this. It is COK. COK is core property. RPP is one property. ATP is neutral. And COK is cardio care. Cardio care. So only this formula it can be used for maintenance. For maintenance. Heart attacks. Heart attacks is from the blood clots blocked the coronary. Sorry, the last time, the other day is some people is advising, hey Tom, you said the coronary artery system. I mentioned it is corona, not corona, okay? It is coronary. But anyway, my English verse is not so perfect. And but I think you can understand it. That's all. And sure, I will try to use the correct English words to explain. Coronary artery circulation. Coronary. Okay. Anyway, cardio care. And also, this is like the blood blockage. In fact, the blood blockage, as I said, where there is a stasis or where there is a stasis or blood blockage, there is a pain, right? Especially for sharpening there, it is blood blocked there. Yeah, from the symptoms, you also can see from symptoms. And, the stroke and the heart attack, and also another kind of blood blocked problems, it is something like even the ulcer, I know. Ulcer, the ulcer. The ulcer. The ulcer is also the blood blocked there. It is like volcano, right? Volcano. It is blocked there also. And even for the wound, hard to heal. And also for the tumor. Tumor is one kind of blood blockage also. And also the cyst. The cyst. Like the kidney cyst, the liver cyst, and also the ovary cyst. And even this is all belong to the blood blockage. I mentioned some names of the disease, and but not deal with blood blockage. Okay, remember, I repeat it again. Natural health system do nothing with diseases. Do nothing. And also the tumor, the cyst, the blood blockage. Okay. And another formula is Claude-Berger. Claude-Berger is to break the blood stock or blood blockage, and also at the same time, it can calm down pains. Calm down the pains. Calm down. In fact, VB Plus to improve the pains by the improved circulation. And also the Claude-Berger, the difference between the VB Plus and Claude-Berger, it is the Claude-Berger can calm down pains also. Calm down pains. It's a painkiller, something like that. And the Candida Plus to break tumor blood blockage, especially. Candida Plus, it is designed for helping for helping cancer patients with very serious pain, because it can help the cancer, and also it can break tumor blood blockage, especially to improve the pains. And Hepastop 40, it is designed for hot damage toxin, something like the hepatitis. And but we added the ingredients which can improve circulation in Hepastop 40 also, so it can break the allergy blood blockage especially. And some people, they have cirrhosis. Cirrhosis. Oh yeah, cirrhosis. It is also belong to the blood stock blockage. So some people with the cirrhosis and also the Hepastop 40 will help. I'm talking help, okay? Help. So this is about blood stock and blockage, and we need break it. We need break it by what? By Rebe Plus, by Cloud Broker, by Canvas Plus, by Hepastop 40. And also you only need to know what this kind of formula is focusing on, and what this kind of formula is different is this to this one, and what the Canvas Plus it is designed for, focusing for what, okay? And also Hepastop 40, something like this. You need to know the difference. Even the small difference will help you to use the more correct plans for your people. Phlegma. Phlegma, remove it. Phlegma, we need to remove it. By what? As I said, whatever the people have the what kind of phlegma? Yeah, maybe it is cold or maybe it is hot. If it is cold, yeah, or if the phlegm, if the phlegm, it is from the fire low. If it is from fire low, which shows the phlegma, it is clear, it is white, or it is transparent, and or the phlegma, it is fire toxin high, or water low, fire toxin high, and the paper shows very sticky, very yellow, something like that. So whatever kind of phlegma people have, we can use phlegma pill. We can use phlegma pill. The phlegma pill, in the phlegma pill, this formula, we use the cold and hot, the ingredients, what is good for the phlegma. And so it is a mixed formula, it is a formula which mixed different kind of properties ingredients. So it could be good for the people who have the fairly low phlegma. Also, it is good for the people who have the fire toxin high or the water low to have the phlegma. But you know, when we use phlegma pill for different people, we use PP, right? If the people have the fire in below, we can combine with long fire pill, or we can combine with ring fire pill for making this kind of plan is more targeted for the people who have the fire low phlegma in the body or cold toxin in the body to make the phlegmas. And also for the people who have the hot and the water in the low fat toxin high, and also people have the phlegmas. Sure, we need to use phlegma pill plus excuse me, plus the blood detox to clean the people's heart. Or it's possibly we can combine with liver detox or something else to make this kind of plan is cold or is cool, which can work. Or we can use long water pill, right? Long water pill to make it more smooth, to make the phlegma easily come out. So for the phlegma to remove, we need to combine. We use phlegma pill for all the people who have phlegmas, and also we combine with other kind of properties formulas to make this plan more targeted more correct for the people. And also, for the like edema, even for the, as I said, all extra water we can say it is phlegma. Edema, all the bloating belly, bloating belly, or the extra liquid in the intervals. If too much, it will block there also. And we can combine this vertical pill and the phlegm to deal with this, together with maybe the circulation improvement stuff, blah blah blah. We can combine. Generally, we can combine from 2 to 3 to 4 we can combine with extra 2 or 3 formulas together to work. Hot stability toxin clear it. In fact, for hot stability toxin, we use clear and hot toxin we use clean. In fact, hot toxin, it is covered by water immunity law, like the low or high. In that kind of concept, it is covered. So we doesn't mention it specially. The hot stability toxin, we use clear, we use clear, we use clear. And hot toxin we can use clean, or we can use coming down. Is especially excessive, uh, excessive fire toxin is very excessive to attacking, and that's why we can use coming down. Coming down, that kind of fire first. No, cancel. And so for hot temperature toxin, as I said, the hot temperature toxin, it will generate stones. And also it can make the dysentery, as we explained before, dysentery. And also it can connect it with hepatitis, sorry, hepatitis. Even for some virus, as we mentioned, like coronavirus, it is belong to called Demetrius toxin. It is Demetrius toxin, right? And hepatitis, it can generate about that. And also for stones and the dysentery and also hepatitis, and we can use the Roclear. We can use the Roclear to clean the hot Demetrius toxin. Roclear mainly, it is the main formula for clean the Demetrius toxin. And but if in the KB system, we use the prostate care. We use prostate care to help Roclear to work. Roclear, if in KB, the stone is in KB, or the hot Demetrius toxin in KB. What is the hot Demetrius toxin? The symptoms. The stone is what you can see, right? And we mentioned like the burning urine, dripping urine, and the frequent urine, and what? Painful urine, right? Yeah, if people have this kind of symptoms, this means it is the hot stability toxin is in the KB system. If in the KB system, and we combine with prostate care (PC), the prostate care can clean the hot stability toxin also. But it's another task is the prostate care will lead the Roclear into the KB system to work. It is like a boat. The boat will take the Roclear into the KB system to work. So that is another kind of function. And if in the LG system, people have hepatitis, people have the gallbladder stones, and we need and have before And KB40 work together with nuclear to work for the hot definitely toxin in the allergy system. But here I want to mention something. If the stone is very big, it's small. What is small? So in the natural house, if your stone is less than generally okay, less than 2 centimeters. Remember, if your stones if your stones is less than 2 centimeters, and it can help. If too big, if more than 2 centimeters, you have to use some other way to break that kind of stone first to make it smaller. Because if it's too big, it needs too long time to help. To help. So this is the information I want to mention. It should be less than 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters, and they help. Hepatitis with hepastoph 40. Hepastoph 40 is designed especially for hepatitis. But the people ask for the hepatitis if we can use raw clear together with Happy 40 or not. Yes, it can. You can. But it's just the hepastoph 40 we designed especially for this. There are many kind of different ways. And this is very good for what? Sometimes if we have no hepastoph 40 stock, or we can use raw clear with HEPA 40. Or sometimes if we have no raw clear, we can use hepastoph 40. So it is for avoiding no stock to supply. Okay. So today I want to just stop here and stop here. Hot 10,000, clear it. Okay. And I think we need one more day to finish the treatment rules. Tomorrow we'll finish the treatment rules for the Hearth health system. And I think we need pre the coronavirus passed away as soon as possible. All over the people, better health and better wealth. For this kind of pre, we will continue at least 2 or 3 years. Oh no, for the coronavirus, I hope no more next time. But for our people to have better health and better wealth, at least we continue forever. Better health and better wealth. Thank you.